Hey,
What's up, Coach?
hey, look, I want to talk about your passing.
Yeah, look, I know I've been a little off lately.
Well, I just need you to look for your teammates more. Okay, make the quick decisions because your playmaking has the potential to open up a lot for this team.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, look, I appreciate that feedback, Coach.
Always. All right, here's what I'm thinking.
I got it.
I see you out there doing work.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Oh, Pete.
That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
Let's go.
Bro, AP, come on. Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your mind right. Keep it going. Get your mind right. Yeah, see you later.
Some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player?
Most of the veterans see it coming, but it's very jarring for a lot of inexperienced young guys. Either way, you gotta play the game.
MP with a bit of a rough look last time out there, BA. He was still piling on despite his team enjoying a healthy lead.
And you can never ask a player to turn it completely off in the NBA. But yeah, it seemed MP was still seeking out chances to let him score.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Hurdle, pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll...
Dramatic effect.
see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse, you have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Count it. Jackson's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Outside Murray. Here's Mr. Perfect. George defending. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Hurdle with screen on Jackson. And it's Murray off the drive. Shoots over Jackson. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Hurdle.
Gotta be on the lookout for Hurdle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
To the middle. Here's George. And count them. 2 points.
We just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And with Paul George, Graham, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Now here's Murray. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From the arc. Rebound by Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's George. Rebound San Antonio.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Mr. Perfect. George defending. They kick it out to Murray. Young with the screen on Jackson. The teardrop. And Murray with a nice bucket inside.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him. Draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now here's Leonard. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's Ibaka defending. Pirtle with screen on Ibaka. Pass to Pirtle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Love the razor sharp focus. Hurdle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Pass to George. Leonard outside. 4-3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You need guys who can stretch the floor where the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Johnson passes to Pirtle. Here's Mr. Perfect. Picked by Pirtle. Oh, George with a steal. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Mr. Perfect. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Pirtle with screen on Jackson. Murray passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Leonard. All the assists by Jackson. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pirtle with screen on George. Inside. And the bucket counts. Yeah, he is on his way to the line. We'll try to for Los Angeles.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Out of bounds as Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Mr. Perfect. George defending. Down low. Hurdle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Earl. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act.
Shown his value for this franchise, so they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray against Jackson. To the wing on the left. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Leonard outside. Shoots over Johnson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Leonard. Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Outstanding long-range shooting there early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Mr. Perfect. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Leonard's shot's good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Young with a screen on George. On the take. Collins left side. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Mr. Perfect. Cans it from the wing.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams.
Keep shooting! Keep shooting! You ain't nothing, coach. Nothing. They've got Lonnie Walker, Thaddeus Young out there with Johnson. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Young. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he
He's aggressive. And the Clippers with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jackson pass to Ibaka. Offline with a 3. The Spurs have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Murray. Young with a screen on Jackson. The drive by Murray. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in the game. George passes to Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 25 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Outside Walker. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. George defending. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Ibaka. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Walker against Leonard. Driving in. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Defensively, they
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Young. That's Ibaka defending. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Johnson with the defensive effort. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Mr. Perfect. George defending. It's Walker on the wing. Down with the screen on Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker's shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Leonard on the take. And Leonard throws it down hard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. Paul George. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season.
Yeah, BA, I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
The Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Young, the pass to Murray. Now here's Johnson. Outside Walker. Outside Murray. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter.
Hi guys, well Mr. Perfect in the last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 30 points and his shot was looking pure from downtown and from the line. You'd be hard pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Nice move. Doesn't go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 6.
And give them credit for making a move.
All day every 82.
First one falls for him.
After having no trip to the free throw line in the first year, he's being much more aggressive now.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Forbes comes in for Walker. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
Willie Forbes. That's his first personal foul.
Forbes I've had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Ace Diop, he's checked in for Murray. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Leonard against Johnson. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 33.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And he got the whistle. To the line for a pair.
That's his second.
And he drops it first. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Jackson down low. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Man, that was good.
For a guy who does so much work outside the arc, Thor's looking comfortable from mid-range.
Here's Jackson. Collins with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Zubats.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Or cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with a 3. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. To the inside. Bates the out with the bucket. He has 7.
And they're really working the paint now.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Leonard right side. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
30 seconds left in the second. Pass to Bates Diop. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And he drives in. Mr. Perfect. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And we finished off one beautiful play.
55, the Clippers, 67.
Showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the floor for the Clippers, George and Leonard is 2 of the 3. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Jackson in at the point.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Here's George. The Spurs making their last shot. And there's the drive. Then he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 10 points.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 14 points for him. Puts up a 3. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation.
Lee, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Johnson against Leonard. There's the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call.
Who's got a foul?
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line of the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for three.
Throws good. And that reserved approach for Kawhi. Don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Stand out of the spotlight, that's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Ibaka with a screen on Johnson. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Leonard can't get it to go. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Murray drives in, shoots over Jackson, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Young.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 16. Pirtle with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
George passes to Leonard. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Mr. Perfect. Leonard defending. Young with a screen on Leonard. And the foul is called. He missed it.
Kawhi Leonard.
On his way. He's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's George. 10 points for him. Pass to Ibaka. Bledsoe outside. Here's Man. Lets it go from deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. Man.
Every substitution.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Bledsoe. The three ball. Now Young. Let's go with a three. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. He's got 21.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Bledsoe pass to Zubac. Zubac screen. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Man. They get the rebound. The three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And there was 5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Bledsoe. Here's Forbes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Bledsoe with the double team. Back to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target with the three. Here's Man. Leonard finds Bledsoe. Back Back to Leonard. That'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. Point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Devin Vassell out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Spring 4. And there's Jakob Pertl. And it's Mr. Perfect into the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Jackson on the wing. There's the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's man. Boy, we've seen a lot of effective signature moves, including yours, the Smitty.
LA ball.
WBA, it is. It's the logo 3. So many guys like Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Trae Young, shooting it from close to half court. That's my signature move that sticks out to me.
Spurs on D. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession. In for San Antonio. And the switch here also for the Clippers. Ibaka's checked in. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. 2 on the clock. And he was fouled by Lydia.
Green Forbes. That's his second personal foul.
What I thought was 10 minutes, I got 4, 6.
Every substitution.
George finds Leonard. With the drive. It's all in by Samanic. San Antonio's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Samanic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's man. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of the game. And players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Inside. To the middle. That's it. And stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Collins right side. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Once Leonard gets going like this, look out. He's cooking and showing no signs of letting up.
And there's the screen. Down low. They need this. Samanic. Count it.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
George against White. Leonard, left side. Back to George. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. To the paint. Here's Collins. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the border side.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Right wing. Pass to Mr. Perfect. White with it. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Zubats. 6 on the shot clock. Snaps away. And here's George. Here's Leonard. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Tomlin. And it's good for 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Leonard. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Brad, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by the Clippers. White can't hit.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
And he'll take a trip.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for LA. Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
The switch here also for the Clippers. Bledsoe, he's checked in for George. It's both from the stripe. The Spurs have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Now Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Now here's Zubats. Back to Leonard. Another one falls! Amazing! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, NBA, just a total beatdown. I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them win number 32 all the year so far.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Collins outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Collins with a screen on Bledsoe. Mr. Perfect shot is off. And the Clippers with the ball. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, rejected by Pearl.
Gotta love the shot line.
Every substitution, Luke Kennard.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
That's the end of the game. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting your teams. Please get home safely.